guys ever think about how the universe is just constantly expanding? That means there's limitless potential for life out there. And it's hard to believe that, so many people think we're the only living organisms in the universe. It's not only mathematically improbable, it's almost impossible. I mean, look at how long it took for life to form here. Our planet is relatively young compared to all the older galaxies in the solar system. So even theoretically, we shouldn't even have evolved to the point that we are now, which says an awful lot for creation theory. But look at the world. It's just hard. It's almost impossible to believe that souls just dissipate or go away. If you look at science, energy is never destroyed. It is only converted and turned into alternate forms of energy. So it doesn't make sense to me that the soul wouldn't be the exact same. So when you die, maybe 20 million light years away, 10,000 years from now, you're reborn as somebody or something else. Maybe yesterday you were reborn as somebody or something else. Who knows? Time might not even work the way we think in a linear form. My dad could be born in China somewhere right now, relearning how to fit into all the intricacies of childhood youth and, cool and swag and slang. My dad hated slang. He hated swag. He hated everything that, wasn't around when he was a kid. So I would just love to see the look on his face in his last life if he'd seen what I imagine his next life is like. It would probably been, slack-jawed and dropped. He was a great fighter, but wasn't much of a philosophist. My grandpa was a preacher. My dad eventually converted and tried to become a preacher, but, nobody wants to listen to you preach about how God forgives after you done beat up 275 people. Those are just the ones he got charged for. So after 300 assault charges, nobody wants to listen to you talk about forgiveness and, lack of pride and all that. But, you just don't know, You just don't know. And if you think you know, then I'm sorry, but you're a little slow. Nothing is ever figured out. It's just open end. I mean, there's just countless and limitless possibilities in life. We don't know jack. If you think you're smart, you're stupid. If you think you're stupid, you're probably a little less stupid. If you want to know everything, you have to start by knowing that you know nothing. And if you want to know nothing, go ahead and think you know everything. I'm sure that's in a Middle Eastern Buddhist philosophical book somewhere. Actually came to me in my meditations, but then again, all of these Buddhist monk and scribes back then sat down and meditated and came up with this shit. So it's not far to believe that somewhere along the lines there's an Akashic record. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. Well, information and knowledge that we just tap into. It could be limitless, could be anything. I mean, there's potential for everything in this world. All you got to do is believe. And I know it sounds stupid. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. But 100, man, it's legit. All you got to do is believe in yourself, and you can do any fucking thing. If you don't believe in yourself, you can still do anything, just not as good. Go ahead, get it, 100.